decided some time ago that I wanted to contribute in a more meaningful way to some causes in our community, and I was drawn immediately to the cause of mental illness for a variety of reasons. I think you'll hear from many people today with personal accounts of how mental illness has affected them or someone close to them. While I share this experience, my decision was solidified as I learned just how many people are affected by mental illness and the stigma that still remains today. I was astounded at how many people from every walk of life and every type of background were affected. It's apparent that everyone and anyone was susceptible to being affected by mental illness. All that being said, I do have a personal experience with mental illness. A member of my immediate family has had a long-standing battle with mental illness. I've seen firsthand how difficult her daily struggle can be, and have seen how she doesn't always receive the compassion she should due to the nature of the public perception of her disease. I've also come to realize that those suffering with a mental illness aren't weak or soft, as those of us who are lucky enough to be healthy often very naively think, but rather they have the courage and stamina to battle an affliction that many around them don't understand. I think they often battle alone and in silence without the help that is readily available and freely given to people afflicted with other more recognizable diseases. Because of the inward nature of mental illness, we often don't know how to help. It's apparent that we need to provide doctors with the best tools available in order to diagnose and treat people more quickly and eliminate much of the needless suffering that occurs as patients await the right diagnosis. To that end, my gift will be used towards the creation of a new brain imaging center at the Royal that will help achieve this goal. I think there are many of us that are fortunate to have more than we need and are in a position to help others. That what is a relatively small sacrifice for many of us can benefit others in significant life-altering ways. I encourage others in our community to take the time to think about supporting charitable causes, and when doing so, think of mental health and the Royal. My name is Trevor Doyle, owner of Doyle Homes. You know who I am. Are you with me?
I support mental health because I know what severe mental illness can do to a family for decades, because it's happened to my family for decades. I can't talk specifically about it, partially because the person it affects doesn't want to address it. So to anyone tonight who's out there, who is out talking about this issue and getting help, I have a tremendous amount of respect for what you're doing and how you're doing it. I'm Graham Richardson, anchor of CTV News in Ottawa. Now you know who I am. Are you with me?
I support mental health because 5 years before the greatest moment of my life, my silver medal win at the Calgary Olympics, I suffered from depression. Not knowing at the time what was happening to me was a scary time. People didn't want to understand, and they turned their backs on me. My solution? Quit skating and reach out for help. When I tried to talk about it, people were afraid to listen. Getting the help I needed had me return to what I love the most, skating. I skated, I fought back, and all my dreams came true. From depression to Canada's sweetheart. It's time to talk about mental health. It's time not to be afraid of mental illness. I'm Elizabeth Manley. You know who I am. Are you with me?
I support mental health because Canadians who suffer and their families need to know that they're not alone, that we're all in this together. Nous devons d'arrêter les jugements et la stigmatisation et adresser ensemble ce qui nous touche tous. I'm Justin Trudeau. You know who I am. Êtes-vous avec moi? Are you with me?
I support mental health because suicide is the second leading cause of death for 15 to 24-year-olds. This has got to change. Efforts like Do It for Darren are changing the stigma associated with mental illness, but we have more to do. I am Janice McDonald. You know who I am. Are you with me?